Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, May 16th, and it's time to go over our weekly meeting, which is Better Sleep Starts Here. But we'll start off with how I did this week. I struggled a little bit on the weekend last weekend, but I pulled it back together during the week. So let's see how I did. Yeah, I weighed in at 213.8 this morning, so I lost a 0.2. Gradually, I want to lose. I was thinking that I only needed to lose 0.2 to get back to my highest weight loss. I was wrong. It was supposed to be 0.4. But you know what? I'll get there next week. I'll get there sooner or later because I am going to get to my 100 pounds because my total loss now is 90.4. And so it means I have 9.6 pounds to go. I'm going to do it. I just know I'm going to do it. But today's meeting is about Better Sleep Starts Here because on the app, on the phone, they have a new way of tracking your sleep now. So they're going to go over that. But first I thought I'd go over the benefits of sleeping. Because sleep, they've proven, keeps your heart healthy. They determined that most people, not everybody, but most people require 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And lack of sleep is associated with so many bad things. It's associated with your blood pressure because most heart attacks and strokes happen during the night when you should be sleeping, like in the early morning. And it affects your cholesterol too, which I was really surprised to hear that. But the benefits of getting enough sleep, the 7 to 9, is the first thing is it reduces your stress. When your body gets deficient in certain things, it goes into a stress mode, and that causes your blood pressure to increase, and you're more at a risk of stroke if your blood pressure is high. Stress comes from a lot of things too, but sometimes just if you get enough sleep, it kind of relieves some of the stress. It also reduces inflammation. If you have inflammation in your body, you're a greater risk for cancer and diabetes. Now, of course, if your family's already susceptible to those diseases, you want to be really cautious, not only with just your sleeping, but with your diet too. You want to make sure you eat all the proper vegetables and fruits, and you get the right balance of all the minerals and vitamins and nutrients and all that in your body. Also, if you get enough sleep, it makes you more alert. That just makes sense. Everybody's had that little groggy feeling that, like, I could just take a nap. I just could take a nap. It also improves your memory. I was kind of taken back on this one because I'm thinking, how is sleep going to improve your memory? Because while you're sleeping, that's what causes your brain to cause memories to happen. And it also helps you to dream. And a lot of times your dreams are related to your memories. My best dreams are when I can dream of my mom or my dad or my sister or my brother who have passed, they're already in heaven. And those are my best dreams because I just feel like they're right there with me. And it's just like in your dreams, you can reach out and touch them and hug them and hold them. And if I could have a dream like that every night, I'd sleep so well every night. I don't have them all the time. But sometimes my wacky dreams, I kind of wonder, what did it have to do with something? But obviously it has something to do with my memory. It also helps you to lose weight. How does that happen? If that was the case, everybody would sleep like Rip Van Winkle and sleep for a couple of years and then wake up. No, it wouldn't, because you'd waste your whole life. But just knowing that if you sleep, if you're really tired, you make poor decisions, you make poor choices, and that includes food. You make poor food choices. It also affects your hormones. Sleep is just an important part of everyday life. And a lot of times people just say they don't have time to sleep. That's something you need to make. You need to make time for. It also prevents cancer. They said people who work the late shift are more susceptible only because of the fact that their body clocks are a little bit different than everybody else's, and for the most part they have to sleep in the light because they're working during the dark. So they should really have like a really dark room when they're going to sleep, if they get room darkening shades or something like that, because you really want to sleep in the dark. You want to make sure that your bedroom is as dark as it can be. Also, you should turn your electronics off. all of these little blue lights and red lights, you know, like the red lights from your clock. My clock, I can turn the light off so I can't see the time. So, you know, I do that at night. And you shouldn't watch TV. You shouldn't play games on your phone. You shouldn't be on your computer. When you go to bed, go to sleep. And that's what you should do. Also, they say that napping lowers your level of stress. Sometimes just take a quick little power nap. I always wondered how my Aunt Merle could fall asleep sitting in a chair. I thought, how does she do that? Trust me, I've mastered that. I have no problems taking a quick little nap sometimes not even because I wanted to, it's just like I didn't realize that I nodded off. I can take like a little 20-minute power nap, and that just sets me up for the whole day. And it helps your mood and helps your cognitive function, and it improves your memory, and it's just all around a good thing to do. And sometimes it's just nice to know that you can take a nap. It also reduces your risk of depression because the sleep impacts the chemicals in your body like serotonin, and that's what you need to, you know, kind of keep you like level-headed. And if you have a deficiency in that, it kind of leads to depression. And so, you know, and you don't want to sleep constantly because that's depressing too. It's just like, you know, get your quick little 7 to 9 hours sleep. And when you're sleeping, it helps your body to repair yourself. Just think of your body as a car. You know, you wouldn't get in your car and drive nonstop for a whole month, never stopping, 24 hours a day for 31 days. Your car would break down. It really would break down, just like your body would. It just needs that time to relax and repair itself, and just like chillax. It just needs it. It repairs all the damage that your body caused during the day for stress. It kind of like keeps you from getting too many ultraviolet rays, and it just produces more protein while you're sleeping. And those are building blocks for cells that allow your cells to repair any damage that your body has. But also remember that if you sleep too much, that could be a signal that something is wrong, because nobody should sleep 12, 13, 14 hours. I know they always say that you can't make up sleep. I kind of dispute that, because if I'm really, really tired, I might like go a couple days not sleeping well, and then one day I'll just sleep like 9 or 10 or 11 hours, which I know they say you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do that on a regular basis, but I really do think that's my body trying to catch up with me. But things that you should do when you're getting ready to go to sleep is have a consistent bedtime and a consistent time that you wake up. You know, try to get to bed at the same time, like between my bedtime is between 1 and 2 in the morning. I go between 1 and 2. I very rarely go later than 2. And my waking time is between 8 and 9, depending on what time I go to bed, which means I get probably 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night, which is more than enough for me. But I don't try to stay up later, you know, like consciously. But, you know, like if I'm watching a movie and it runs a little bit long, you know, I'll watch it to the end and then just go to bed. I do avoid using my electronics before I go to bed because I do find that it's kind of does make me alert. So I usually about an hour before I go to bed, I put everything aside and I just go off of it and I'm not on it. My room is as dark as I can get it. I need to get some room darkening shades because the sun does come up on my side of the house where my bedroom is, and now that summer's getting closer, it gets a little bit brighter earlier, because I noticed that in the winter I do sleep a lot better, and that's because it is darker. And don't eat or drink alcohol or caffeine before bed. Now, the caffeine doesn't bother me for some reason. I can have caffeine. I can have a nice cup of tea. You know, I know that they have no caffeine teas and like sleepy time teas and stuff like that. I don't need that to help me fall asleep. I could even, like when I was drinking pop, I could drink like 24 ounces of Coke and then go to bed and sleep. It never bothered me. And you should also exercise regularly. If you exercise regularly, that'll put your body into like it's going to be tired no matter what anyhow. So anyway, those are the benefits of sleep to keep your heart healthy. Okay, now we'll go over the app, which I wish I could show you on my phone, but I'm sorry I can't. But I'll put a screenshot of this so that you can pause it and see it. But it says better sleep starts here. Getting a good night of sleep, pretty crucial. That's because logging a solid 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night can help our weight loss and wellness journeys in a whole slew of ways, making it easier to eat well, move regularly, and have a helpful mindset. Plus, it can make us feel better overall and improve our immune function. More important than ever right now, which is true. So what you need to do is discover how much sleep you're actually getting and learn tips to help you get more with our new sleep tracker. I haven't used this tracker yet because I have a Fitbit that records my sleep pattern, and I do find that I'm a restless sleeper, but I don't really notice it. I wake up fully alert, but I don't know. So number 1, get started. You can find this sleep tracker by scrolling down in the WW app. Just click to get started. We recommend tracking your sleep every morning after you wake up. Here's a tip. Get into the habit of doing this within an hour while it's still fresh in your mind. I always do that. I always put stuff like right away in the morning. I always think of what I got to do right for the day so I know what it is. The second thing you want to do is get familiar. Think of this as your home screen for sleep. The calendar shows what days you tracked. You'll get a blue dot for whenever you're in the healthy range of 7 to 9 hours. The large number represents your average daily sleep over the last week. And then the last thing they tell you to do is get tracking. After clicking on Track My Sleep, you'll answer a few brief questions. The goal is to become more aware of your sleep patterns, not track perfectly. Once a week, reflect back on your patterns you notice and think about changes you want to make. Well, I wish I could have shown you. If I can figure out how to show you on my iPad what it looks like, I'll show you. But I'm not tech savvy, but I will try. And if I can do it, it'll be inserted here. And if it's not inserted here, I didn't know how to do it. Okay, so here's my tracker. So you want to scroll down till it says New Sleep Tracker. Click on that. Then it tells you to track my sleep. That's how much sleep I got last night. So what you do is track my sleep. Then it says, what time did you fall asleep? And then you're going to put, I'm going to just put that I fell asleep at 10 p.m. Then it's going to say, what time did you wake up? I'm going to put 7 a.m. And then it says, how many times were you awake during the night? I'm just going to say 6 minutes. And then it says, how are you feeling today? I feel pretty good. Then you track it, and then it figures out what you're going to do. It figured out I got 9 hours sleep. Then you just put track my sleep, and it goes on to the next day. And then just back out, and you're all set. But I thought that there was a thing that said, anyway, that's how it goes. Anyway, I didn't put it in color. Maybe it looks better in color because it doesn't look good in black and white. It's a peanut butter veggie noodle. I love peanut butter, I love veggies, I love noodles, but I don't know about this. I can tell you I probably won't be trying this. It's powdered peanut butter, juice from a lime, soy sauce, vinegar, nectar, ginger, chili sauce, vegetable oil, sesame oil, red pepper flakes, scallions, red cabbage, zucchini, carrots, and sesame seeds. Pass. But anyway, I'll put it there in case you want to see it. So anyway, 0.2 loss. I'm happy. I'm on the. This is like I think my 3rd or 4th week in a row with a loss. They haven't been huge, but you know what? They've been a loss every week, and that's all that really matters. I'm determined to get to the 100 pounds by my anniversary, which is July 2nd. I think I got like 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks to do that. A little over a pound a week. At this pace, I won't hit it, but you know what? I'll get close. That's all that really matters. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment. If you think somebody might like to see it, share it, hit that like button. And like I say now all the time, stay healthy, stay strong, stay safe. Okay, here's the weekly. Here's what the phone looks like. And those are the directions. And here's the recipe. I can tell you for a fact I will not be trying it, but if you try it, let me know. It's 4 points on the blue, I think. Oh, see, I don't have it in color, so I don't want to tell you for sure. But I think it's 4 on the blue and 4 on the green rather, and 3 on the blue and the purple. But I'm not positive.